Cinema employees, what is the most satisfying way a rude customer has ever been banned? I own a small independent cinema in a college town. I take pride in the quiet atmosphere we maintain, so I often sit in the back row during opening nights to monitor the projection quality in the crowd. On a Friday night, a man I will call Elias sat directly in front of me with a date. From the moment the studio logo appeared on the screen, Elias started a loud running commentary. He was explaining every plot point and crackling a large bag of outside snacks. I leaned forward and whispered politely for him to keep his voice down so others could enjoy the film. Elias spun around and glared at me. "Mind your own business or I will have you kicked out," he snapped. "I'm close friends with the owner and I can have you fired by Monday morning." I simply nodded and went back to watching the screen while he continued to talk even louder to prove a point. He even yelled at a college student 2 rows down who asked him to be quiet. When the movie ended, Elias stood up and marched toward the lobby. I followed at a distance. He reached the concession stand and started shouting at my floor manager, a young woman named Sarah. He pointed a finger at me as I approached and told Sarah that I had been harassing him and his date throughout the entire movie. He demanded that I be fired immediately and insisted on a full refund plus free passes for his next visit. Sarah looked at me and then back at him with a confused expression. I stepped up and said, "Sarah, please give the gentleman his refund for tonight." Elias smirked at his date and said, "This is what happens when you have connections." Then I turned to Sarah and told her to pull up the trespass form on the computer. I looked Elias in the eye and said, "I am the owner you claim to know so well, and you are now permanently barred from all 3 of my locations." His face turned bright red as I told him to leave immediately.